Garrett here, the sprinkler guy. A couple of notes here as we get ready to go into the wintertime. So we're here in Texas. It's November, and it's about time to think about what you do with your sprinkler system for the winter. So a lot of people that move from north down here to Texas often think that they need to do a winterizing of their system. There is some truth to that. You need to do that to a degree. At least it needs to be turned off if you do not have a rain-freeze sensor on it. So a rain-freeze sensor will keep your system from running if it falls below 37 degrees or if the sensor itself is wet. So it protects you. First of all, it keeps your system from running when it rained recently outside, and then it also keeps it not from running at all when you have temperatures that are currently below 37 degrees, or at least most sensors are set up like that. So if you have one of those, and you generally, what I recommend do is that you turn your system down to about 10% of what you would normally run during the summer. Most have either a water budget or seasonal adjust or something of that nature on there. And all it does is whenever you turn it down to 10% or 20 or 30 or whatever that is, it just takes those run times at that percentage. So if it was for 10 minutes, the system was running for 10 minutes on a particular zone, and you run it at 10%, it'll run for a minute. If it was 30 minutes, it will run for 3 minutes. So just something to consider if you have a rain-freeze sensor. That's what I recommend doing. Keeps your system rolling. It's just better than a system not moving for 3 months. Otherwise, you need to shut your system off, generally speaking, around Thanksgiving, and you turn it back on in March and let it start rolling at that point in the game. So if you do turn it off, I do recommend that when you have a warm day during the winter, which we have more warm days than we have cold days in Texas, that you go out and you let your system run for a few minutes through each zone as much as you can for the root system, because your root system still needs water even if your grass, say if you have Bermuda, for example, and it's completely dormant. St. Augustine doesn't go completely dormant here, but even St. Augustine or even Bermuda that goes completely dormant, it's still good. The roots are still alive, and it actually helps protect those roots from freezing. It's actually good to water before a freeze because it gives the roots a little bit of protection. So anyway, just a tip from a sprinkler dude. If there's anything we can do to help you, let us know.